All right, boys, you know the drill. Let's go over the trades I made today live. Yep, let's go over them. So I took 5 trades today total, and I lost 1 trade. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So today, yesterday, and the day before. I've taken 8 trades total, and I've only lost 1 trade, and that loss was today. So I have like an 88% win rate right now. I'm doing really good. I'm really ironing out my strategy, dude. Other than inverse fair value gaps, which I want to research a little bit more because they keep tricking me, other than inverse fair value gaps, I have everything down to a T. All right, but yeah, step 1. I mean, I erased all of it because it was live, but let's see, where are my trades? That's taking them away. I started with my session highs and lows. So, as always, I marked out Asia low, Asia high, London low, London high. So that'll come into play whenever it does. But let's go to this 1 minute. Where's my trade? Okay. So at 950, I get a fair value gap form here on the 1 minute. We kind of test these highs. I note this fair value gap. We kind of test it. I'm watching it. We almost inverse it, but we don't quite. But then it respects it with 1 more candle. I take a short here, expecting the market to drop to a previous low, which was like here. So I marked that as potential. I sold a little too early. You're going to see that with my trades today. I kept selling too early out of fear, but made profit. This was a good trade. I risked like not that much, made like 60 bucks. And this was the loss. I tried to short this. I tested a... Why did I short this? I can't remember, man. Let's see. Is there something on the 5 minute? Yep, I created a 5 minute fair value gap. I noted that fair value gap. I got indicators that it was going to short. I got bamboozled. I shouldn't have shorted here. This was a bad trade. I didn't even have a reason to short here. I mean, I did, but like I think this trade was a little rushed and this trade was a little rushed, but I lost these. But 1 win, 1 loss. Also, I don't know why I traded ES and NASDAQ. From now on, I'm only going to trade one and trade it. Like if I'm looking bullish, I'm trading the market that's more bullish. If I'm bearish, I'm going to trade the one that's more bearish. And I'm just using these for S&T divergence. But so this was the same trade I took on ES. I took it on both. This one was much better for me. I 3x this one. I made like $98. Very good trade. I actually took these two on both. Made about 160, I think, and then that one short that I lost right here lost about 150. So I ended up breaking even on these 3 trades, which was tough because but it is what it is. So then I'm watching. I created a fair value gap that I disrespected. I entered for a long here, and this is another thing. Like I 2x this trade on a long. I inversed it. I had confidence, but what's sad is that I knew we were going to come up and test these highs. This was London. It wasn't London high, but it was like a high during London where liquidity lied, so I marked it. And I knew we were going to come up and test, but I got this black candle right here. Like it started blue. The trade was like right here, actually. It started blue, and then when we came down, I just got scared, bro. I don't know why. Maybe because I had just taken an equal loss and I wanted to be profitable. But I was like, oh, I'm scared. And I sold with like, I don't even remember, $80 profit or something. When, I could have made and I should have made all of this at a 4.7 almost. Like that should have been a beautiful trade. But I got scared, and you're going to see that again. I got scared. But I made some profits. So at this point, I'm 3-1. I'm up however much I'm up. And then this short was beautiful, boys. I will say I took it too early. I want to tell you how I want to be taking this trade, but I test these highs. I noted this 1 minute fair value gap. I'm glad this trade hit, but I don't want to be trading like this every time. And I'll show you how I want to be trading this trade. Yeah, so I hit this high, and then I inverse this 1 minute fair value gap. I disrespect it, and then I come up and test it, and it fails again. And I enter right here, which is too early in my opinion. I don't even have a break of structure down yet. Yeah, I ended up I can't remember exactly where I stopped out. I want to say it was like here. What's sad is that I had predicted that we were going to test this low right here. I predicted it, bro, and I had it here, and the profit was $730. I entered with about 300 bucks. I risked about like 80, I think. Um, maybe a little more or a little less. It was about $80 risk. And I had it set here with my take profit, and it was $733. And I watched it come down and test this, and then it came down a little bit and tested this. And when I saw this blue candle, I was up like 180 bucks, I think, and I just sold, bro. I closed. I was like, nice, let's go. But and then I watched it come back and test these, and it's like, okay, clearly I know what I'm doing. I'm seeing my confluences. I'm using them correctly. I need to be trusting my trades, okay? I still made profit on the day. I was up $240 on the day, but I want to show you guys how I think I should be trading this. Let's act like this is the first trade of the day because this is the trade I'm most proud of, right? This was right here. So we come up, let's just call this London high. We come up, let me use my brush. We come up, we sweep London high, and we come down. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a break of structure right here. That'll show me that the big money movers manipulated this and are using it to go lower and chase lows, right? They want to hit this liquidity and use it to chase liquidity down. What do I do after my break of structure? So right here, I get my break of structure down. This is now confirmation that the market is going to go down, right? I've confirmed that the market's going to go down. Now, what do I want to see? I want to see a 5-minute retrace, which I don't quite get, but I get a 3-minute retrace, back up a little bit, and then it comes down. And the second I break this or this, just somewhere here, ideally I think here, but somewhere around here, I should be entering short. This is how I want to be taking this trade. I'm just noting it for you guys. I want to be entering short and targeting these lows. I can show you these lows on a 5-minute, I think. It's going to be hard to see, but it is targeting a low down here. It was Asia, something with Asia. I think it was Asia's high or Asia's low. I believe it was Asia's low. And yeah, dude, this is how I want to be taking this trade. But I noted after I took my trades, I was 4-1, which I'm happy about. I mean, overall, like, I'm happy about. But I noted that I wanted to trade off. I wanted to study deeper into break of structure because, I could tell it wasn't an area that I fully understood. And then I wanted to also study inverse fair value gaps a little more. So now, like, I have the understanding of break of structure. I sweep out a high. There's orders sitting here waiting to be filled, and then I wait to see what big money movers do with it. We either go up and then come back down and hopefully test, or we go up and I look for something. But we came back down. We then break of structure to the downside. We then get our retrace. We confirm that we're still going down because we break this structure again. And right here, I'm entering. I'm entering on this black candle. That's how I want to be taking this trade from break of structure now. This is also the trade I want to look for ideally every day. Obviously, it's not going to line up to be this every time, but and yeah, I did catch the sweep way higher low, right? But I went off a 5-minute fair value gap. It easily could have just hit this. Sorry, 1-minute fair value gap. It could have just hit this and been like, okay, I want to chase these highs. So I don't like how I traded it. I'm glad it worked, but I just, for future reference, and I want you to see that I'm trying to improve even on a win. Even on a one trade, I looked at this and knew that like something was off. I'm not meeting a confluence here. I knew I wasn't. And when I took the trade and I inversed this fair value gap and it came up and tested and went down, I was like, that's a good sign that it's going down, but that's just confirmation that it's going down. I have no continuation. I've confirmed that it's probably going to go down with that, but I have no entry, and I just went in. Still though, it could have been an insanely good trade. I still made $180 profit with only I think it was like a $70 risk, something like that. I think I was about a $70 risk. So it still was a good trade by me, but also I didn't even trust it to come down here for some reason. This should have been plus $700. But I wanted to go over these with you guys. So on the week, Monday, Tuesday, and then today, I've taken 8 trades total, and I've won 7. I've only taken 1 loss this week. Um, and I'm using this week as my starter week to count my win losses. And then in a month, if my win loss is good, I feel very confident in my theory and my strategy and my risk management. I'm going in with real money and I'm making it happen, boys. But I just wanted to go over with my trades with you guys today. 5 trades today, 4 wins. Yesterday I took 2 trades, had 2 wins. So today I'm 4-1. Yesterday I was 2-0. Monday I was 1-0. So far I think I'm really getting stuff down. I've put in the grind, man. I mean, I have been putting in hours. Also, now I have break of structure really figured out. I sat here for about an hour. Um, Obviously it's almost 2 p.m., but at about 1 p.m. I got back home. And I studied break of structure for about an hour. I now have a very good idea of what I'm looking for with my strategy. And now I just want to study inverse fair value gaps because I keep getting fair value gaps that'll inverse. And like my brain for some reason is just like entry, and I need my brain to be like, okay, this inverse fair value gap is confirmation that big money movers have the opportunity to continue lower. Not big money movers are continuing lower. It's that inverse fair value gap is just the opportunity to do it. So if I can lock that in my brain, I'm going to be very good at my strategy, and then it'll just be doing it over and over again on live. And once I have the win-loss to back myself, yeah, I'll go to real money. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated. I'm grinding. You can count on me, dude. Once I get this shit figured out, boys, and I'm profitable and I'm changing my life for the better, I am gonna put you guys all on the sauce for free someday. Maybe it'll be a year from now, maybe it'll be 4 years from now, maybe it'll be 6 months, but someday when I have this down to a T, I got you guys. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4 of this week. Hopefully I'm profitable tomorrow again. Hopefully you guys see a trade. Maybe I apply break of structure better tomorrow. I hope to. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you watching.